Look who's finally waking up. You look pale, but that's to be expected. I did pump you full of all sorts of drugs after all. I can't imagine you'll be very coherent for a while yet. What was that? Speak up, cutie. I can barely hear you through those little squeaks. Where are you? You're at my home. More accurately, in my basement, in this little cage I set up for you. It's not the best setup, but I'm still working on a more permanent location for you upstairs. So, sorry, but you'll have to put up with this cold, damp room for a while longer. How are you feeling? Aside from the obvious lightheadedness, possible nausea, and headache. Right. Of course you're feeling sick. I'll get you some medicine for that later, so long as you behave. You don't remember what happened, do you? I can tell by the confused look on your face. You came into the cafe I work at. Made latte. You were moping around. Said you didn't have a date for Valentine's Day. No girlfriend, no one close enough to even think about asking out. I did my best to cheer you up. Put on my best cutesy act for you and everything. But damn, nothing I did worked. You were just miserable. You said you would have done anything to get a Valentine, so I helped you out. I put a little something in your drink and your food. Oh, and that plate I accidentally broke and had you help me clean up was also covered in a drug. Works wonders when it gets into your bloodstream from that little cut you got. At first I was a bit concerned I used too much, but I couldn't risk it not working out. If you had woken up too early or not gotten totally knocked out, I would have been in big trouble. After everything started to set in, you wanted to go get some fresh air, so I helped you outside. That's about when you collapsed, and from there on, I took you home. From now on, you'll always have a Valentine. Me, of course. I expect you to behave. Only good little pets get treated like an actual romantic partner. The level of behavior you act out will decide how you get treated. So if you spit at me, yell, and act like a little brat, you get treated like a bad dog. You'll get whipped, locked up in cages barely big enough for you to move in, and get fed dog food. If you're good, accept my affection, return the affection I give, and are loyal, you get your favorite foods, date nights, cuddles, kisses, and anything else you could possibly want. If you try to run away, I'll cut up those pretty little ankles of yours so you can't even stand. If you keep that up, I'll start removing limbs. After all, you don't need legs or arms when I'm here to take care of you. Stop crying. You asked for this. You were the one who said you would do anything for a Valentine. You wanted one so badly that you ignored the girl in front of you trying to cheer you up. Had you not ignored my attempts, this might have gone over easier. We could have started with a normal date, gone through the typical motions of a budding romance. But you made me skip all those steps. I never even got to ask you if you liked rough treatment. But that's what you're gonna get anyway now. Why you specifically? I don't have an exact answer, other than the fact that you caught my interest. This escalated so fast and so far because you ignored me. So you can say this is all your fault. Stop crying. You're making me mad. You don't want me to cut those pretty little eyes out, now do you? It'd be a shame. They're such a pretty color, and I know they'd dull the moment they're taken out. I'd rather keep looking at them while they can show all sorts of different emotions. How about we play, to get your mind off of what's making you cry? No? Too bad. We're going to play a game whether you want to or not. What to play, though, is the question. Hide and seek? How fun. Let me just unchain you and let you out of the cage, and then we can... Did you think I'm that stupid? Oh, you just think you're such a clever little thing, don't you? What? Shocked that I realized what you were trying to do? Oh, let's play hide and seek. I'll count. You go hide. More accurately, you go try to find a way out of here or find a phone to call the police. Nice try, though, but you're going to have to be a little smarter than that. I didn't think you were stupid enough to think I'd fall for something like that. How about we play hangman instead? I have just what we need to play. Let me hang this rope from the bars on the ceiling and tie it around your throat. Oh no, we're not playing typical hangman. You have to be punished for trying to be sneaky. I'll write down a word on this piece of paper, and you have to guess what it is by calling out letters. You get 6 chances, which I think is generous. Each letter you guess wrong will mean I pull you up further with this rope. Eventually, you'll be off the ground. If you get to a point where you can't talk anymore to list out new letters, just write them in the air and I'll read it that way. Oh, I assure you I can lift you up. I'm stronger than I look, especially if I use leverage to do so. And because I'm writing the word down beforehand, that will prove to you I'm not cheating. No, the word is written down. I'm going to put it under my foot. It has 9 letters, and you have 6 chances to guess it. What happens if you don't guess it? Well, I suppose I'll just have to leave you hanging up there for 60 seconds. I'm sure you can hold your breath that long. Now, start guessing. B? Nope. S? Wrong. A? Good. That's the second letter. G? E? Yes. That's the 4th and last letter. You've got 1 try left. I want to try guessing the whole word now. Look at you. You got it right. The word was Valentine. No. I won't be putting you down just yet. You go up for 30 seconds. I never said you wouldn't hang if you got it right. So, up you go. Hold your breath now, pet. Stop thrashing around. You might break your neck doing that. Just try to hold still. It'll be over soon. And there you go. Now, do you think you'll do something that's stupid again? No. Good pet. Your throat is probably going to get all bruised up. Luckily, I have something that can hide it. Look, it's a cute little collar. It's even got your name on it. Now, hold still while I put it on. There. Adorable. I knew it would suit you. Where did I get it? You've actually been asleep for 3 days, so I had plenty of time to go order a collar from the pet store and have your name added to it. What I didn't have time to do was set up your space upstairs. I'm still working on a secure spot. Yes, I had this cage down here before you came. Let's just say my family didn't have the most normal profession. I don't want to get into it. Since you've already been punished, I'm going to go start preparing for our date. Yes, date. You were upset because you didn't have a Valentine's date, so I'm obviously giving you one. Just wait down here while I get some things and prepare a bath for you. I'm not going to dress you up covered in sweat and dirt like that. I spend good money on your clothes. Now, be patient. You probably still need to catch your breath. Pulling on that chain will do you no good. Now, take off your clothes. I'm going to wash you off. I don't trust you to take you to the bathroom or let you bathe yourself. You can either strip or I'll wash you down with a hose. That's a good pet. I brought a bucket of water and some soap. It's going to be cold, so you're going to have to deal with it. Hold still. There, all clean. Here, let me dry you off. I can't put any clothes on you while you're all wet. Now put this on. I'm going back upstairs to get the actual date items. You clean up well. Here, I brought candles, a CD, filet mignon, and I'll go get us the chocolate love cake and strawberries later. I also brought us some champagne. If you don't want the alcohol, there's also some water. Why are you looking at it like that? It's not drugged. I have no reason to drug you again. You're already in my possession. What more reason would I have to put something in your food and drinks? I'm not going to kill you or sell you on the black market. You're my property. Here, I'll take a bite from both plates and a sip from both glasses. See? Totally fine. Now eat before it gets cold. It's good, isn't it? I work in the cafe's kitchen as well, so I have experience cooking. I bet you never got food this good before you came here. Isn't this nice? Just the two of us, enjoying a candlelit dinner. So private and romantic. No waiters to disturb us. Just the sound of soft music in the background and our own voices. You don't have to worry about a check or the date going sour. It's just the perfect Valentine's date, which is exactly what you wanted. You're crying again. Why? You didn't want it to happen this way? You're taking all I've done for you for granted. Do you know how much work I put into this date? And you're saying it's not good enough. That you would have rather had to deal with all the stress and BS of a normal date. Which I might add, you wouldn't have gotten without me. No one would have taken you on a date or agreed to go out with you. I'm the only one who has ever shown interest in you, and you're not even grateful. If you think this is such a nightmare, then I can make this 1,000,000 times worse. Oh, you're sorry? It's a little late for that, don't you think? I'm going to forgive you this time, and this time only. Don't think begging will work for you any time past this. I'm going to go get the desserts. I expect you to be sitting there like a proper pet, happily waiting for me to return, as if you actually love me. If you don't, my forgiveness ends there. There, you listened. Now, here's dessert. Start with the cake. It's best to enjoy it hot so the chocolate runs out. Good, right? Your eyes are shining right now. You must really like sweet things. I'll remember that. Though, thinking back, you did order a strawberry chocolate milkshake with extra whipped cream at the cafe, so I should have known from that. The Love omelet rice may not have been sweet, but you also ordered that for your meal. If you would like that sort of food, I could make that when you're behaving as well. Done already? Then it's time for the strawberries. No, I'm not handing the plate to you. Lean forward and say, Embarrassing or not, this is what lovers typically do on Valentine's Day. So don't be stubborn and let me feed you. And there you go. Have another one. Are you full already? Made sure the dishes were small enough so you could eat everything. But I guess you still did eat a decent amount. Now that you've finished dinner and dessert, let me show you my love on a deeper level.